LEGO Fortnite has already been released and has made quite a buzz, much like another game that gathered more players than the Battle Royale itself. I got hooked on the new survival mode, which is available for free to all players. It is a blend of Minecraft, Animal Crossing, and various reaped apes. In this video, I will tell you about a few tips that I wish I knew a bit earlier before discovering them after some random hour of gameplay. They would have helped me develop my settlement faster, die less frequently, and lose resources far less often. The first tip: customize the settings of your world when creating it according to your preferences. Don't overlook the options when generating a new world. You can completely disable hunger, temperature, or even stamina. If you don't want to deal with those mechanics and worry about satisfying various needs of your character frequently, just set the parameters that seem most interesting to you when creating a new world. However, keep in mind that once you create the world, these settings will remain permanent and cannot be changed later. The game should still be enjoyable, so create any world you desire, as that's the essence of the mode. The second tip for those who are just starting: don't engage in crafting in the open. When you begin to build your first village, you might hastily place a workbench right under the open sky, but don't do that. You won't be able to use any of the crafting stations during rain. It's quite disappointing. Place your crafting stations under any roof, and if you can't build one yourself at the moment, find some ruins scattered across the map. The third tip: how to avoid taking fall damage altogether. Normally, when you jump to the ground, you take damage. But what if I told you that in the game, you can fall from any height and take no damage at all? Simply perform a timed attack while in midair before hitting the ground. Practice attacking in midair at ground level to better understand the timing. If you manage to execute the attack a few meters before hitting the ground, it mitigates the falling impulse, and you won't take any damage. Fourth tip: when you're just starting to play LEGO Fortnite, 3 meager health hearts might seem like an insufficient amount. And you're right. Without additional hearts, surviving in battle, especially against more powerful enemies, will be challenging. Fortunately, there's a simple way to increase your maximum health. One of the very first recipes you'll acquire is for a health amulet. In its most basic form, it is crafted from 3 silk threads, 3 bones, and 5 wolf claws, adding 1 extra heart and a bit of additional protection. As you upgrade your crafting bench, you'll unlock more advanced versions of the amulet, providing you with more hearts and protection. On the inventory screen's right side, there are 3 slots for equipment, so you can use up to 3 health amulets simultaneously to raise your maximum health. Fifth tip regarding crafting devices: if you're a beginner, prioritize building a grill in the early stages of the game. Constructing a grill should be your top priority. Unlike Minecraft, cooking in LEGO Fortnite doesn't require fuel, only ingredients. Place raw meat obtained from any animal onto the grill, and you'll get much more nutritious food. By the way, you can also consume raw meat, although the poisoning mechanics, like in Minecraft, are not present in the game. While you can eat berries, meat will replenish your health and satisfy hunger much more effectively. Plus, it provides a couple of additional hearts. Sixth tip: caves may seem vast and intimidating, but they are filled with unique resources that can't be found anywhere else. So before embarking on their exploration, make sure you have enough food, decent weapons, a few axes for gathering rare minerals and wood. In caves, you'll find a lot of root marrows, which are essential for crafting various items and tools that will help you obtain even rarer and more valuable resources. For example, you won't be able to craft the best pickaxe until you acquire an uncommon pickaxe. Tip number 7, which will save your life and nerves: village residents are perfect companions you shouldn't leave home without. Before embarking on an exploration of the map or into caves, make sure to bring one of the villagers with you. They will appear in your settlement as soon as you start leveling them up. Don't forget to equip the villagers with spare weapons or tools before doing so, and rest assured, this companion will be very helpful in battles. Yes, they may die, but they will simply respawn at the bed in the village you assigned them to. Matesies can teleport to you, no matter how far you are from your home. Your companion will simply teleport to you and continue assisting you. Unfortunately, you can't take more than 1 companion on an expedition at a time. 8th tip: speaking of villagers, I can't help but mention one more thing. While you're off on adventures with one villager, make sure the others are occupied with tasks on your land. Simply approach a village resident and assign them a task. Finding resources, gathering cooking food, and so on. Don't miss out on the free crafting materials. They'll bring back to the village. Let's step in LEGO Fortnite! There's plenty of food, but it's not advisable to consume just any old food as we usually tend to do. Different foods provide different effects. For example, fried eggs not only restore health, but also enhance stamina regeneration for a whole 2 minutes. Spicy peppers will protect you from cooling effects. Grilled favorite meat not only replenishes the hunger meter, but also adds 2 additional health hearts to your regular supply. Tip number 10. Always bring wood with you when exploring the map. Many useful resources are located in less accessible places, such as on cave walls or on steep cliffs. By having wood with you, you can quickly and easily craft a ladder to help you climb higher. Don't forget to break it when you're done with your elevated tasks to get your wood back. Tip 11. Break structures by hand when you need to demolish something. Remember that you don't have to use your tools. While an axe or pickaxe may handle it a bit faster, it's still an unnecessary expenditure of tool durability. Be mindful of your tools, considering that repairing them is not possible in the game. Tip 12. It can be disappointing, but there's no need to try to lure animals into your settlement in LEGO Fortnite. They aren't as crucial, and their mechanics are different from Minecraft. In this game, animals are subject to random spawns. This means that even if you manage to lure an animal into an enclosure, it might disappear when the game restarts. If you need meat, fertilizer, or wool, you'll have to leave the warmth of your shelter and go hunting. Tip 13. About Kotuns. These are quite annoying creatures that emerge from underground at the most inconvenient moments and attack you. Especially troublesome during the early stages of the game. They can pose a particular threat. However, if you have a shield, you can defeat these creatures quite easily. There's no simpler way. Raise your shield and let them strike it. They will collide with it, get stunned, and then receive additional damage from sword attacks. Tip 14. In the game, it is a bed. But you can only take a nap on it to restore health and respawn after death. You cannot skip the night, the most dangerous time of day using it. However, here's a life hack. If night falls on you, for example, find yourself stuck far from home and don't feel safe, or you simply aren't willing to wait for it to end, log out to the lobby and back into the game. Most often, upon returning, the sun will have already risen. Tip 15. Don't disregard the temperature gauge. When you first create a new world, there may be a temptation to immediately head wherever your eyes take you. Perhaps into snowy or desert areas to explore them. However, in one you might freeze to death, and in the other you might die from the heat. Don't venture into a new zone until you are truly prepared. Ensure you have items to assist in extreme weather conditions. For example, a snowbrace shake will help you avoid burning in the desert, while a spicy burger will warm you up in the snow. And don't forget about the amulets I mentioned earlier. 16th bonus tip. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you're interested in learning more life hacks, guides, and tips for LEGO Fortnite and other games. Don't forget to leave a comment. Thanks for watching and good luck!